Hi, this is DMJack92, and today we'll be discussing Shapier some more from like QFG videos that I've been making. So I added some more features. I finished off Shapier. The Shapier city itself is completed. In the desert, I've been adding, it's almost complete for the desert. There's one last thing, that secret area, but pretty much almost complete. Rasier is still work in progress. It's like half done. So, but we're going to talk about Shapier first, and then I'll show what the progress is on Rasier afterwards. So for Shapier, there was, I just added a little bedroom thing here. Made that look nice. So if somebody wanted to sleep there, which they did for a little bit there, then they left. But they still visit the palace regardless. Whoops. Then I had a couple beds here because I figured the Sultan needs a bedroom, even though the Sultan left and then moved down here and then later left and went in to live with his people. That's a very good Sultan. So let's go over this, because this is one thing I forgot to add last time, was the jail area, or prison, sorry. So this is the prison that's downstairs. Got a little table, put clothes on, whatever, which was interesting in the game in Rasier when they had the prison. They had clothes on the table, and that really did make sense to leave it out there for the prisoner to just grab it when they leave. You'd think it'd be stored somewhere else. You press that button, it's a one-way trip, go into prison, you're done. The only person that can let it out is the person on this side. That's how I have it set up anyway at present. Yeah, that's it. There's prison. Move on to the next thing. Eternal Order of Fighters. Yes, I finally built it. Done. It is finished. EOF. EOF right here. See, I have the area, a little fighting area. This is where you get chained to the wall. Which you have to break the chains to get free, and then fight the guy that comes in there. You know, it's a little test thing that they do. And the back room is where they store the supplies of whoever's being tested. And it's just, there's not really anything in there. It's just a back room over there. That's it. That's a pretty easy one to build. Alright. So let's go to the Wizard Institute Technology, that's what they call it, WIT. For the Wizard area, I have finished it. And to get there, you go here, and it teleports you up there. You can see the stars. It's perfect when it's nighttime. It looks beautiful. I love the setting. So right here is supposed to be where pictures are supposed to be at. Obviously I wouldn't have the pictures in the game itself, but we have Aziza, Adavis, supposed to be Katrina right there, and you have Zara, Erasmus, Rana, and over here is actually Merlin on that spot there. Look at this one. This one is actually supposed to be Houdini on the left. That's the names of all pictures that you might see in the actual computer game for those that have played the game that for Quest 42. All right. Let's go through this door. So this is trust me, this is not easy building this. It's way up in the sky, almost at the top level. Top as you can go for Minecraft. It's the highest I go. I did it. So this is supposed to be the testing area. You come out here, jump over there, don't fall. And you just keep going and going and going along this platform. In the actual game you're testing against versus actual elementals. This is the closest I had to it. I'm sorry. It was fantastic, but at least it's something that you can fight when you go on here and test yourself, your fighting skills on this floating ramp in the sky. So you have to do a bit of a walk. I know, as you see in the sun, no stars anymore. Looks kind of cool though when you have it at night, when you have all the stars out here. It looks pretty cool looking. You saw when I first got in there. So you have 3 routes for escaping that I created. You can go this way. This takes you back to the beginning. That always gets me every time. I always worry I'm going to fall because I've fallen on that spot before. Oh, change the perspective here. So if you go this route, though, the middle, you're just going to fall. That's a trap. Don't take the middle route. You take the right, though, it takes you back to the beginning right here, for the wizard area. There it is. It's pretty cool. It's kind of cool looking. It really is. Ah! Okay. So if I take this middle route, I end up falling to my doom into Rasier. That's a secret way to go to Rasier. But you're supposed to take lots of damage and die. The other day when I was in Rasier, I had a whole bunch before I was done building this town area. I had all these villagers surrounded me. I left the room briefly and I came back and I was like, what's going on? They all surrounded me and were just staring at me. Like all of them. They just started just staring at me for some reason. Like they're kind of starting to do right now. I'm a very curious person, aren't I? Oops. Damn it. I didn't expect that. Alright. Alright, so let's leave that. So that's that's what I added on that. I'll go over Rasier in a second. I want to go over some desert stuff real quick. So over here, this is the Griffin's nest. That's where Griffin's supposed to be anyway. And then this is a cage where a complicated looking beast is supposed to be staying at, that you put a dispel potion on to save the beast. Let's just take the quick route. It's faster if I'm flying. So this is Julanar's tree. right there. Alright, so yeah, I know it's not the most prettiest looking version of Julanar, but at least you have it. You know, the tree right here, near the mountains. You get your fruit of compassion from her. Yeah, it's supposed to be a chick, believe it or not. I know it doesn't look like one, but yeah, that's a chick. It is. Female tree, actually, to be precise. Alright. Let's go on to visiting Rasier. So this is Rasier. I kind of already went over a lot of stuff on my last video, but it's pretty much finished in the town portion of it, or city portion, whatever. You can see there's buildings, that's just desert, and then you have all the buildings are pretty much complete, so some people have a place to sleep now. They're not as homeless. Just stay away from the exterior portion, because there's one of them palace guards, evil palace guards, are wandering around the desert. Alright, so this is the other plaza area. You can see that it's blocked off on this section, so you can't head that direction. But you can head that way, you can head that way. Pretty cool. So this is the palace area. This is what I'm still working on, so this ain't completely done. Major work in progress. You see little palace guards here. There's just a few at the moment, because I'm not done with this, but I figured I'd populate it a little bit, keep villagers from wanting to be out here. Seems to work somewhat. This is what I have completed. Is the prison section. Yeah, it's like the other area, but it's more darker looking. That I'm still working on. I'm not done with this spot just yet. Alright, so I got this over here. This is done. Where the ladies would normally hang out, over here. You can see the colors are different compared to the Shapier version of it. It's got purple, some blue carpeting rather than gold. A little more accurate to what you would see in the actual game for QFG 2. Oh yeah, there's this right here. So normally, last time I played, you'd go to this spot. If you were to climb up here with the magic rope, climb up to that one spot. Then you go over here, use magic rope to get to there. I haven't finished the wizard tower for over here. This wizard tower is going to look a little different. It'll look the same, but I'll have candles in it instead, in the middle. So represents evil ritual going on from a wizard. Evil wizard called Ad Avis, which you had saw in that WIT area that just showed recently. So that's the next thing I'll be working on. I want to finish the Rasier area, and after I'm done with Rasier, I want to work on the secret spot in the desert. It's ancient secret spot in the desert, where the genie's lamp is normally, well, genie's ring, to be technical, would be stored at. And I agree, it did have some inconsistencies when you go to that secret area. When you get to the end, Ad Avis teleports in there. Why have the hero go through all that effort just for Ad Avis to be able to just teleport in there anyway? I agree, that doesn't make any sense, but whatever. Another one of those weird plot things that don't make sense. All right, so I think that pretty much summarizes that. So, well, I guess we'll have some fun stuff on the next one. I'm hoping that I'll have one more video of the Shapier thing, and then after that, then I plan to, I don't know, I might do the Mordavia thing. I'm not sure how this is going to work out. Because south of Rasier, like I said, would be east for Canada. I don't know. And I got a bunch of these bad guys wandering out here that before I had this wall built, a lot of them escaped. So they're wandering out in this grassland. They're out here, trust me. They're out here. They're just really far out there. See, there's one right there. So I got some escaped bad guys. So this grassland is not as safe as someone may think, because these guys, the Vindicators is what they're called in Minecraft, they don't despawn. So if they escape, they're there for life. Well, as long as you keep them around, they can live as long as a villager. Basically, they don't despawn until they get killed off somehow. So this grassland out here is not safe. And I had one that escaped. You see, he's right there. So the villager, any villager that comes out of Shapier, it's not going to be so safe, and I'm pretty sure that's what they're going to utilize the entrance door for. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Alright, so if you like this video, be sure to click the like button down below. Also, remember to subscribe to this channel, DMJack92 Gaming, if you have not already done so. Hope to see you guys on my next video. See you later.